Hi, my name is Audrey Ussery, and I'm from Lompoc, California. And in this build, I'm a group leader or team leader for the RV Care-A-Vanners. We started caravanning in 1998 after we saw a bumper sticker that said, Habitat for Humanity Gypsies. So we looked into it and decided this was something we really liked to do. We had just retired. I retired in 1998 from Lockheed Martin building satellites. My husband retired from Air Force and Lockheed, and we hit the road. The first build was a 25-house build in 1 week in Americus, Georgia. And we played around in that Georgia red mud and built houses, and that was the end of that 1 week. Then the following year we went back and did the same stupid thing. We went to Georgia and played in the mud and built another 25 houses in 1 week. And that really got us hooked. Now the 25-house build is a Blitz Build, and there's about 1,200 people from all over the world that participate in a build like this. Professionals come in at night and do their electrical and plumbing, and the volunteers come in the daytime and work the other parts of the house. There were about 20 RV caravanner rigs there, which would be about 40 people of the 1,200. When we first started traveling, we went to our first build. We had a gas rig, and we put about 49,000 miles on that one. We started wearing them out. My husband said we had to have a diesel. So the first rig was 36 feet long, and it was a gas rig, and it had no slide outs like all of the new ones do. So in 1998, we bought a Contessa, Beaver Contessa, and it had one slide, and we thought that was really great. It was 38 feet long and was just a wonderful rig, and we put 88,000 miles on that one. And in 2003, we traded in and got a 40-foot Beaver Patriot, which has 3 slides. Now we have everything in there. I have a washer and a dryer. We have a bath and a half. I even have an island in my kitchen, and all of the electronics that anyone would want. You got the GPS and the computer that tells you all about your electrical and your plumbing and just about anything that you would want. Now we also have, of course, a satellite TV where we just push a little button and the antenna goes up and gets us direct TV. We also have we carry 100 gallons of fresh water and 60 gallons of gray and 60 gallons of black, which is your sewer tank. And our fuel tank holds 109 gallons of diesel. Now we fill that up for about $2.99 a gallon, and that gets us about 800 miles, and then we have to do it again. When you do an oil change on a motorhome, it's about $229 for an oil change. So it's a little costly to run around in this thing, but we do it, and we have to finance. The caravanners have to finance their own way. We are not paid by anyone. We go from site to site, and it's kind of our way of giving back. Habitat for Humanity is a Christian-based organization. The founder was a Christian. Most of us are Christians, although you do not have to be a Christian to be a caravanner volunteer, nor do you have to be a Christian to receive a Habitat house. We usually have devotions in the mornings. Churches sometimes sponsor us. We go to church on Sundays. Well, we really have enjoyed being here in Port Townsend. Responsibilities of the house leaders or group leader is to keep people happy. We do the coffee. This morning I had to take someone to emergency because of a fall. We take care of the social functions. We make arrangements for us to go out as a group. We went to the Elks last Friday and had prime rib. Normally the group leaders are not supposed to pick up their hammer or their brush. They're supposed to watch, be a safety coordinator, instruct people on how to get to Port Townsend. And everyone here has really loved being in Port Townsend. This is a beautiful city. You become a group leader in a caravanner group by completing at least 3 bills. There's a great need for group leaders. My husband and I have worked on about 35 bills, and we do about 19 leads. We lead some big groups of 44 rigs, or we call them reunions. And we also went to Team Leaders seminar in Fort Myers this year, and there were 10 couples there grooming to be house leaders. They've started a program where we can exchange ideas on what the group leaders and house leaders should do. We really enjoyed being in Port Townsend. All of our group has enjoyed the hospitality. They've been down to the beach. We've been out to the sunset. We sit and watch the mountains, which are just amazing. We even go down and sit at the Bayview and watch the ferries come and go. The people here are very friendly and hospitable. The churches, they feed us breakfast and lunch. The little ladies get up early in the morning and make us just wonderful breakfast. We try to find different places to eat at night. We went to CJ's, which is a little fishing restaurant down in the, I guess it's the port by the yacht club. And that was really a great experience. See the fishermen come and eat their lunch there. It's very inexpensive too. Most of the people on this build did not know each other before. However, we did have a few that were involved with other builds, and so we knew some of them. But we have a few characters like Jay and Bob and Thomas and Stephen. They're all pretty good characters, and they're all good workers. In this case, we have a team here that really has a lot of good experience, and we're able to start this house in no time flat. A lot of framing experience in this group. The Care-A-Vanners come from a vast variety of past lives. We have school teachers and professors and doctors and a lot of military retirees. And a lot of them come without any skills, and they learn on the job. The volunteers, the Habitat volunteers is a very friendly situation. You can come out to the work site and they'll teach you how to hold the hammer, how to pound a nail, how to saw. Whatever you need to do or like to do, they'll get you in there and train you. We've had people that have come the first time, couldn't do anything, and 3 years later we'll see them down the road and they'll be leading a build. So it's we have a saying, we call it hepatitis, which is a disease that you get when you start building habitat houses. We have a book, it's called How to Build a Habitat House. It was written by some contractors for Habitat, and it has just about anything in there that you need to know how to build a habitat house for a volunteer. We encourage people who have RVs or have a tent or anything to join the Care-A-Vanners. Most of our people had got around and said, hey, I'm just sitting here doing nothing with my time, and I can be doing something productive for someone else and give back a little of what we have. We've been really blessed. Habitat is a nonprofit Christian organization, and the people are not given their houses. They buy their houses with their hard-earned money and their sweat equity. So that's very important, and if you want to help, please help your local affiliate also if you can't hit the road. Well, thank you very much. My name is Audrey Ussery, and I'm from Lompoc, California, and we hope to see you down the road. My husband and I will be on our way to Kalispell, Montana to do the next build on July the 7th. Thanks.